15 strange facts about Bhutan, where women can have more than one husband. Number 15. Bhutan, the land of the thunder dragon. A hidden gem in the Himalayas. Nestled within the majestic Himalayan mountain range, Bhutan, romantically known as the land of the thunder dragon, Druk, is a mysterious and enchanting country where time seems to stand still. With an area of approximately 38,394 square kilometers, as small as the U.S. state of Maryland, Bhutan is like a hidden gem between the two Asian giants, China and India. Bhutan's climate ranges from subtropical in the southern valleys to the icy cold of Alaska in its northern mountains. What's truly remarkable is that, thanks to strict environmental protection policies, Bhutan is the world's only carbon-negative country, absorbing more carbon than it emits. With over 72% of its land covered by forests, this nation acts as a green lung for the planet. The name Bhutan was given by the West, but locals call their homeland Druk, meaning the land of the thunder dragon, inspired by the massive storms that roar down from the Himalayas. Visitors trekking through the mountains might experience these tempestuous downpours firsthand, as if being chased by a dragon hurling snowballs from the sky. Appropriately, Bhutan's national flag depicts a white dragon clutching a precious jewel, symbolizing harmony and prosperity. Home to around 800,000 people, fewer than the population of San Francisco, Bhutan is ethnically diverse, with three main groups: the Ngalop, Sharchop, and Lhotshampa. Despite being an isolated Asian nation nestled in the Himalayas, many assume that Bhutan's people can't speak English. However, the reality is quite the opposite. In addition to their native Dzongkha, most Bhutanese, including children, are fluent English speakers. Known as the happiest country in the world, Bhutan offers a simple, peaceful way of life, with the majority of its people practicing Buddhism and deeply influenced by spirituality and religion. Number 14. The happiest country in the world. Can you believe that a small nation with a modest economy and significant illiteracy rates can become the happiest country in the world? That's Bhutan, a kingdom tucked away in the awe-inspiring Himalayas, where happiness doesn't come from wealth but from the heart and way of life. In Bhutan, progress isn't measured by GDP but by gross national happiness, GNH, a philosophy unique to this country. Its people live in harmony with pristine nature, breathing air so fresh it's unmatched by any industrialized city in the West. With over 72% of its land blanketed by forests, Bhutan is truly one of Earth's last green paradises. Surveys show that the breathtaking mountain scenery and cultural pride contribute to the Bhutanese people's contentment. The majority follow Buddhism, practice compassion, and believe in karma, resulting in a nation with virtually no crime. Incredibly, social hierarchy is so minimal that you might see a prince playing soccer with village children without any special treatment. This profound sense of satisfaction among its people makes Bhutan a unique and peaceful place to live. Number 13. Men can have more than one wife and women can too. It's hard to believe, but in Bhutan, the happiest country in the world, the practice of men having more than one wife not only exists, but is also culturally accepted. And this isn't just a privilege for men. In Bhutan, women can also have more than one husband, a fact that will likely surprise you. For women in Bhutan, marriage offers remarkable protections and rights. A woman can marry multiple men, and although only the first husband is officially recognized, she remains the central figure in the family. After marriage, men typically move in with their wife's family, and in the event of separation, they are required to compensate the woman. Women in Bhutan hold a prominent place in society and are highly respected. It's not uncommon to see groups of cheerful women laughing and chatting late at night on the streets. They can freely go out with friends without familial constraints. Their confidence, vibrancy, and relaxed demeanor make Bhutanese women uniquely captivating, leaving lasting impressions not just on local men, but also on international visitors. Their beauty doesn't come from glamorous designer dresses or expensive jewelry. It radiates from their sense of freedom, happiness, and the strong independence they enjoy. But don't be too quick to think this will have people rushing to Bhutan to find a wife. The country places a strong emphasis on preserving its culture, making it quite difficult for foreigners to marry Bhutanese nationals. So, if you're dreaming of having multiple spouses here, you'd better do your research thoroughly before making any plans. Want to know why? Leave a comment with the number 4 and we'll explain it to you. Number 12. The romantic love story of the King and Queen of Bhutan. The current King of Bhutan, King Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuck, is not only renowned for his exceptional leadership, but also for his extraordinary love story with Queen Jetsun Pema, who is famously known as the youngest queen in the world. When they married, the queen was just 21 years old. Their love captured international media attention, thanks to the beauty and harmony of the royal couple. This love story can be compared to the most famous fairy tales, where love transcends all barriers and time. Even more remarkable, although Bhutanese tradition allows men to have multiple wives, King Jigme has declared that he will have only one wife, Queen Jetsun Pema. His unwavering devotion has made this couple a symbol of love and fidelity. Their love story began with a chance encounter when Jetsun Pema was just 7 years old. The young girl was immediately captivated by the handsome 17-year-old Crown Prince Jigme and ran to hug him, openly expressing her wish to marry him in the future. Although she was very young at the time, her innocence and sincerity marked an important moment in their lives. What do you think about this fairy tale love story? If you enjoyed this fact, like the video and comment the number 7 to let us know. Number 11. It's not easy to visit Bhutan. Nestled deep in the Himalayas, Bhutan is a destination that's difficult to reach without careful planning. As one of the most isolated countries in the world, Bhutan only has one international airport, Paro Airport, located about 35 kilometers from the capital, Thimphu. The runway here is incredibly short and situated between towering mountains, making takeoff and landing a significant challenge for pilots. Only those with special certification are authorized to fly into Bhutan, turning each flight into a memorable experience. In addition to air travel, the only way to enter Bhutan by land is through 3 main routes from India. The most popular route is from Phensholing to Thimphu, where travelers can enjoy breathtaking views of the majestic Himalayas. What makes Bhutan unique is its commitment to preserving its cultural identity. To maintain its natural beauty and religious values, the country limits the number of tourists allowed each year. Visitors cannot simply travel to Bhutan freely. They must book a tour through a local travel agency. All international visitors to Bhutan are required to pay a sustainable development fee of $100 per night, as part of the country's high-value, low-impact tourism policy. This fee is added to accommodation, guide, and other service costs. This fee structure is designed to manage tourism and ensure sustainable development while preserving Bhutan's unique culture, environment, and way of life. Number 10. The only country in the world without traffic lights. Can you imagine a country with no traffic lights? That's Bhutan, a small but fascinating country. Instead of using traffic lights, Bhutan relies on dedicated traffic police who stand at intersections to direct traffic. This is quite different from large cities like New York or London, where traffic lights are a daily part of life. Thimphu, the capital and largest city, is the only place in Bhutan that ever experimented with traffic lights. However, after just 24 hours, the system was removed because locals felt that the presence of traffic lights disconnected them from the friendly traffic officers. They prefer the direct and personal approach. Number 9. Refusing food the first time is a sign of humility. One of Bhutan's most unique traditions is the art of politely refusing food. When offered food you can't immediately accept, you must politely decline. The tradition requires you to say, "Meishu, meishu," meaning no, while covering your mouth with your hand. But don't worry. After 2 or 3 refusals, you can graciously accept the meal prepared by the host. This is how the Bhutanese show humility and respect for others, a cultural practice unlike any other in the world. Interestingly, while refusing food in the US or Europe might be seen as impolite, in Bhutan it is part of the ritual, a way to maintain harmonious communication and preserve hospitality within the community. Number 8. No McDonald's or Starbucks. Can you imagine a country with no McDonald's, Starbucks, or any other international brands? That's Bhutan, the only country in the world untouched by corporate giants. According to entrepreneur Choki Wangmo, it's not due to customs or restrictions, but simply because Bhutan is not a profitable market for international brands. If these big names were to open a store here, they would likely close within months due to low demand. Bhutan, with a population of only about 800,000 people, smaller than a major city in the US, is a nation rich in culture but not always following global consumer trends. The people of Bhutan value happiness, peace, and nature over shopping or consuming famous international brands. Number 7. Citizens get free health care. Every Bhutanese citizen has the right to free health care. Whether it's medication or treatment options, patients are free to choose their own path, and the government fully supports and provides assistance. Even when a patient needs to go abroad for treatment, the government covers all travel and healthcare expenses. Unlike the US or Europe, where private healthcare systems dominate and often come with high costs, Bhutan has no private hospitals. The healthcare system is entirely government-run, ensuring that every citizen, whether in rural areas or urban centers, receives the same level of care. Number 6. No online banking in Bhutan. If you imagine a modern country with seamless online services, Bhutan might surprise you. In this country, no bank allows you to open an account online. Instead of sitting at home and making transactions from your computer or phone, like you would in the US or Europe, Bhutanese citizens must visit the bank in person. Imagine if, in the US, you could schedule a meeting with just a few clicks. Well, in Bhutan, you would have to make a phone call or meet face-to-face to arrange it. As for texting or online customer service, that's something you won't easily find in Bhutan. In this world, Bhutan stands as a peaceful oasis where everything moves at its own pace, unaffected by the rush of modern technology. Number 5. The colorful traditional festivals of Bhutan. Festivals in Bhutan are called Tishechu and play a crucial role in the culture and history of the country. Bhutanese people dress in traditional attire, go for men, and kira for women, and participate in traditional dances and songs. Among the many Tishechus, the most famous is the Paro Tishechu, held in spring over 5 days. People gather at the Paro Dzong, an ancient fortress built in 1644, to honor Guru Rinpoche, the master who brought Buddhism to Bhutan. The highlight of the festival is the unveiling of a giant Thangka painting depicting Guru Rinpoche, which is displayed on the monastery wall as a prayer for forgiveness and peace for humanity. Another fascinating festival is the Jambe Lakang Drup, held at the ancient Jambe Lakang Temple by the Bumthang Chu River. Known for its Muang fire dance and the Turcham naked dance, this festival sends a message of warding off bad luck and welcoming good fortune. Imagine 16 men dancing under the mysterious light of a fire in the middle of the night. You'll truly experience a magic unlike anywhere else. Number 4. Pilgrimage to Thimphu, the capital. Thimphu, Bhutan's capital, is not just the political and cultural center but also the heart of its unique traditions. Located at an altitude of 2,334 meters above sea level, Thimphu is the 5th highest capital city in the world, surpassing most large cities in the US and Europe. Compared to other cities, Thimphu is smaller, yet it exudes a rare, tranquil beauty with sacred monasteries, majestic fortresses like Tashichadzong, and vast green forests. With an area of over 26.1 square kilometers, Thimphu is the largest and most dynamic city in Bhutan. Despite having a population of around 100,000, the city remains peaceful, offering the feeling of stepping into a fairy tale with its monasteries, fortresses, and serene landscapes. Thimphu is also home to remarkable records. The Dordanma Buddha statue, standing at 51.5 meters, is one of the largest Buddha statues in the world, gilded in gold and facing south, symbolizing protection for the entire city. Visitors are often awestruck by the statue's grandeur and the peace that envelops the area. Additionally, Bhutan's National Library houses one of the largest books in the world, a work by Michael Hawley. This enormous book, weighing 60 kilograms, stands as a symbol of the reverence for knowledge and culture. Perhaps most unique of all, Thimphu is known as a paradise for stray dogs, often called the happiest dogs in the world. With a strong Buddhist belief, locals care for these dogs with love, making the city a place full of compassion. Number 3. A travel paradise